Alright, welcome back to another D&D movie time. Today we will be reviewing... Well, wait, what's going on here?
Who are you? I'm you! Cool, and you're about to watch an excellent movie. Am I? Yeah! If you're really me, what number am I thinking of? 7! You are me. Well, I have to go back to our review. Dad's ad is almost over. Okay. And bye. Listen to your dad. He knows what he's talking about. Oh, and don't forget, okay, bring your jacket.
Alright, well, that was strange. Well, I guess we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. As some of you might have guessed, we are going to be watching Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And Cora, I don't think you've ever seen this before, so I guess we'll just have to listen to your future self. And we'll see you guys after we're done watching the movie.
Bye.
Now, a motion picture so grand, so magnificent, and so vast, it spans 7,000 years.
No way! Yes way!
But it starts with Bill.
I'm Bill S. Preston!
Who was Joan of Arc? And Ted.
Noah's wife? We're in danger of flunking most heinously tomorrow.
A force from the future.
Can we go anywhere we want at any time?
You can do anything you want. Is putting history at their fingertips.
Let's reach out and touch someone.
They're traveling through time.
How's it going, Royal Ugly Dudes?
Put them in the iron maiden.
Excellent!
Execute them.
Bogus. How's it going, dude?
And they're making a big impression.
Historical babes.
Now they're home.
Buddy, get together, remember who your buddy is.
To trash the 20th century.
You're a live one here.
Keanu Reeves, Alex Winter, Napoleon.
We're from history.
Billy the Kid. Joan of Arc. Sigmund Freud.
Tell me about your mother. You a musician?
Beethoven.
Genghis Khan!
Abraham Lincoln.
Party on, dudes!
Socrates. George Carlin.
We're history. If you guys are really us, what number are we thinking of? 69, dudes!
Bill and Ted's
Excellent! Excellent!
Excellent Adventure.
Party on, dude.
Alright, Cora, so we just finished.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
And what was this movie about?
So about these two kids, Bill and Ted, who wants to make a band, but they have to complete history class.
That's past their history
Or
report.
I think Bill's dad or
Ted's.
Ted's dad. Or is Ted's dad said he's going to put him in
Military school.
a military school if he doesn't complete his history test.
Can you leave that alone, please?
Okay.
Where is the military school?
Far away from where they live.
Alaska.
Alaska.
That's like up by the North Pole.
Oh my God.
So anyways, what happens? Do they study real hard and come up with a really good report?
Kind of.
Well, what happens?
They were studying, and then this random dude randomly came in a phone booth / time travel. See,
Time traveling phone booth?
time travel phone booth.
What was his name?
I don't know. I'm just gonna call him dude.
He was Rufus.
What's up, dudes?
Anyways, what does Rufus do?
He goes ahead and tells them a couple stuff, and then those sales come and tell them a couple scenes, like they're about to go on the excellent time traveling adventure. Listen to him, and they did actually forget this, but don't forget to rewind your
watch.
wind
Some watches have to be wound up, like, you know, the little box in FNAF. How you have to wind it so it keeps playing music.
Yeah, because if you don't, the puppet will come after you, and then it's game over for you.
Okay, can you?
Okay.
Anyways, so what's the first place they go to?
I don't know, because I don't really like.
Who's the first person they meet? Historical person.
Cowboy?
No. Napoleon.
Okay, it's just they went so much, they went too much time travels.
Well,
I forgot which one was first one. I forgot, and I don't know that much about time. I mean, I don't know.
they showed you in the freaking movie where they were. They were in France, and then they saw Napoleon. And what happened when Napoleon saw them? He almost got blown up.
Yeah, he almost got. Yeah, he almost. Kaboom!
But then what happened?
They go ahead and brought him to your time machine. Time machine, boom, gone, explosion. Explosion noise!
He got sucked in. Quit playing around.
Shall we?
Come on, just focus. So, Napoleon accidentally went through time with them, back to the present, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then what?
Napoleon is, I guess, knocked out, and he asked the little brother,
Okay, keep going.
and he asked the little brother to watch him.
Quit playing with stuff on the floor.
What do you mean? You seen that?
I'm not stupid. Put it down. I now have to edit all this out. So, what happens?
And they go ahead and start time traveling, and I think my dad has to say stuff from time travel, because I literally because what much was happening, it was so good that I couldn't even keep
Well, who's the
track.
next? Who's the next character they met? Who they go through time to get? Because that's what they decided to do. Go get other historical figures.
You go ahead and get a cowboy. I was gonna say that, but then you start doing the boom, 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 boom.
Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid, cowboy.
Then who did they go after?
God, somebody who believes in God, dude. Not
Socrates.
Socrates.
And then?
And then I don't know if I'm skipping a couple timelines, but
No.
like I said, this movie was so good that I lost track of all of them. Then go ahead and went to a kingdom, and they go ahead and meet these two ladies, it's
Princesses.
princesses, ladies. They're still women.
But they're princesses.
They're still women.
Women. Not women. Come on. Focus.
And while they were exploring, Ted, I don't know, they looked the exact same window in suits. I think Ted. Ted goes there, falls down, still kicks. Luckily for him, he didn't break his neck because kid show, kid movie, and his buddy thinks that he's dead. Goes ahead, tries to take revenge. Ted is still alive and finishes the job. Of course, no violence, so they just knock him out.
So who saves Bill and Ted from being executed and getting their head chopped off?
The ones who they literally stole.
Billy the Kid and Socrates.
Yeah.
Were you expecting that?
Yeah, and
Oh, you were? I thought you would have been shocked by that.
well, I did not expect that.
Oh.
But anyways, I don't know if I'm skipping a couple timelines again, but I saw they took. Wait, no, that's like Canadian movie.
Okay, so just name all the other characters they picked up around time.
Abraham Lincoln, a kid,
Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc, piano dude.
Beethoven.
I saw his name is not that.
It's Beethoven. They said it several times. Who else?
And a crazy dude, a royal.
Genghis Khan.
Genghis Carlin.
Khan.
Khan.
Khan!
Uh,
Tell me about your mother. Sigmund Freud. So anyways, what happens once they get all these historical figures back to the present?
To go ahead and tell them to wait. Go ahead, pick up
Napoleon.
Napoleon, which is at a water theme park.
Does he like it?
Yeah, but I thought he didn't know how to swim. I guess he does.
Yeah.
I guess, like, the second when he touched the water, he's like, oh, I know how to swim.
And what are all the other historical figures doing while this is going on?
They go ahead and do stuff. Sadly, they get arrested, I guess, for breaking stuff and doing bad scenes and that stuff.
Okay.
But I don't know why they're arrested.
Basically for causing trouble at the mall.
Yeah, but like, I get one day was literally destroying equipment, and the kid was literally ruining a show.
Well, it was exercise class. Beethoven, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, mainly he was just, I mean, they should have been happy that he was drawing attention to their store. Abraham Lincoln, they thought he stole the hat. I mean, I don't know why they would keep on about the beard. Clearly that beard is actually part of his skin and not fake. But they thought he stole the hat. And basically they were just causing trouble, so the cops, you know, were called and they were arrested.
So yeah, they go ahead and tell the mom to watch this dude. I don't know why I keep forgetting his name.
Napoleon. It's not that hard of a name.
Napoleon.
Okay. So what did they do?
They go ahead and say stuff about their dad's keys, and they're saying, why not we just go ahead, travel back into time once we go ahead and when we're done with our stuff and
Report.
And go ahead, go back to the time where Dad has kids, steal them, and then put them somewhere where we can easily find them. And look, they're like there. That's the worst impression that I could ever do.
No one's asking for an impression. Anyways, so they break the historical figures out of jail, then where do they go?
To where they're supposed to go.
They go and do the report. And how's that go?
The mom comes, the dad comes, everybody think it's great. So yeah, I think it's great.
So they passed?
Uh-huh. They have earned A plus.
Yeah.
I'm so bad.
Anyways, alright. Well, that was our retelling, kind of, review. I guess we'll save that part for when we come back. So when we come back, we will give our final scores, and we'll find out what Cora's favorite parts were. Anyways, we'll see you in a little bit.
Bye, I gotta go.
For thousands of years, the world has been protected by the Guardian of Light, or as he is more commonly known, Santa Claus. Over the centuries, factors such as fear and prejudice, greed and jealousy, misunderstandings, betrayal and war have segregated most humans from the magical world of elves, fairies, wizards, and the like. This has resulted in many misconceptions and generalizations of the true nature of Santa and his world.
This 6-book series by Sean Connaughton begins as the current of a long series of guardians is murdered by a group of monstrous enemies recently escaped from an enchanted South Pole prison. These creatures are loyal to the darkness, an evil force determined to exterminate the light in order to enslave all creatures of the world.
Shane Connor, an average young man, suddenly finds himself being trained as the new guardian. As he adapts to his new life among fantastic creatures, he goes on an adventurous quest with a legendary wizard for the ultimate weapon to use against the darkness, and faces murderous enemies like Rasputin, Morgana Le Fay, Krampus, and many more.
Along with his best friend Joe Gomez, Shane encounters politics, history, mysterious murders, new loves, his own hidden past, and racial dynamics among the fantasy races that turn out to be all too real. Their adventures reveal the true nature of the world and challenge the current state of how all races interact.
This series expertly melds myths, legends, history, faiths, folklore, and secret societies into a fascinating, cohesive, comprehensive world of wonder and magic.
From Atlantis to Olympus, from Hades to the moon, and from broomstick races to Christmas deadlines, join the new Santa Claus on his amazing journey. But beware, Will Shane's quest achieve his ultimate goal of destroying the darkness and preserving the light of the world? Or is he actually playing right into a plot by dark forces that will result in his, and our, ultimate doom?
So make your list and check it twice for the Guardian of Light book series. Download your audiobook or ebook today from Audible, Amazon, or iTunes.
Alright, we're back. I have no idea where Cora is. And, wow. Okay, well, I guess I'll go ahead and give my score while we wait for Cora. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure probably a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed this. This is one I grew up with. And, yeah, I mean, this is a really good movie. It's really fun. I love the soundtrack. It's, like, phenomenal. But, yeah, I really enjoyed this. So, oh!
Okay, I'm back.
There's Cora. So, yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed this movie. And I guess we'll go ahead and move on to Cora now. Cora, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
A 10 out of 10. Don't ask me why, because I have no idea how to explain this. Like,
well,
literally no idea.
What was your favorite character in this movie?
Bill and Ted, but if I have to choose one between them, the most funny one was like, I think Bill? What's
Bill?
Ted?
Well, wait, the one that played Neo in The Matrix or the one that played a vampire in Lost Boys?
I don't know which one was funnier.
I don't know. I mean, I find them both funny, but
The one that's funny.
my favorite character is actually Rufus, George Carlin's character.
The one that played the main coach. He was the most funny.
Okay. What was your favorite scene in this movie?
Probably like the part where I tried to reference.
The keys?
Yes!
Oh.
Friend, if
I thought you would have said like the water park, or when Napoleon ate ice cream for the first time, or when he was bowling. I thought Napoleon was going to be your favorite character.
don't make me sing the song.
What?
Find the key, how happy you'll be.
Anyways, this is going to go ahead and wrap up our review for Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Coming soon, we got some other movies. We will be finishing up this franchise before the end of the month. So, with that said, we'll see you all in the next video.
Bye, bye, comment, subscribe. Bye.